Hey, man. Hey. What up?
Nothing really. What's up with you?
Chilling.
Yeah, I'm chilling with you.
See you going through puberty. I see.
Yeah, I got a lot of that.
Yeah, I see it. I've been peeping that shit. What's good with you though?
Nothing. Just been doing me.
Doing you? Tell me about it. What you been doing?
Going to school. 8th grade now.
Alright. You know what I mean? Introduce yourself to the people so they know who you is.
Sakari. What's up?
Yeah. Bogustice. Central Kids, you already know. You know what I mean? So what's going on, bro?
Nothing, I've been listening to like some of your newer songs, and some of your songs you refer to yourself as Bogustice. So where'd you get your name from?
Bogustice?
Yeah.
Well, my last name is Bishop. So when I was in sixth grade, maybe until like maybe 7th, maybe beginning of 8th grade, I was like, I was just going by Bishop. But I didn't really like the name Bishop because it was my last name. So many different artists that I looked up to, they had like different like names, like King's Son or AZ, whatever the case may be. They had these weird names. So I'm like, I don't want to just use my last name. So I was trying to figure out a dope name. But at the time, I ended up coming out. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna use the Bishop name no more. And I came up with it was a rap group called Killer Army, and it was a dude named Beretta 9. And one of the songs, I can't remember the song, but he was like, something. It's the Bo Gutter Allah. That's what he said. He was like, it's the Bo Gutter Allah. I was like, yo, I like that name. So for a little brief second, I was like, yo, I'm calling myself the Bo Gutter Allah, like that. But I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know if it was somebody else's name or nothing like that. So I was like, that's kind of corny. To just, kind of like take somebody else's name,
so
or
had to put your own spin on it.
So yeah, I tried. Well, what happened was, I was like, the Bo Gutter Allah, whatever, and I was like, I couldn't think of nothing. So I cut it, and I was just calling myself Bogey for short. And I always thought it was whack. I never liked it, but that was the best I could come up with at that time. So I was calling myself Bogey. So I think I was probably like in 8th grade around that time. So I know eventually when I came up with the name Bogustice, I was in 10th grade. So I was running with the Bogey name for a little bit, for like 2 years. But I hated it the whole time. But what happened was, since I'm going by the name Bogey, I was always known for freestyling. So I'm freestyling. And when I was freestyling, I don't know if I was battling somebody, or I don't know if I was just like in a cipher, you know what I mean? So I was just rapping. I was like, something, no justice is the Bogustice. I just said it because Bogey, no justice, Bogustice. I just said it. And as soon as I said it, I was like,
that's the name.
Yeah, that's my name, right? But I'm like, it don't mean nothing. So I used to be in detention every day. Literally, I used to go to school late every day. So every day I had detention. So I was in detention one day, and while we in detention, we had to write rules down. I finished my rules because I know them by heart, so I wrote them down, whatever the case may be. And I just like, you know what? I'm gonna break down the name Bogustice, to make it mean something. So I busted down into an acronym. You know what an acronym is,
yeah,
right?
I know what the acronym is.
Right. So I had I broke it down into an acronym. So now what it basically means is born original, genetic uniqueness, structured to isolate cerebral excellence. Some different stuff. That's the type of wave we was on back then. Like everybody had to have
something that
represented them. So that's what it was. So that's where Bogustice and Bogustice came from. It basically came from just me trying to find myself. So Bogustice officially been my name since I was 16 years old.
Got another question. You didn't like going by the name Bishop. So when you would do your freestyles, people would refer to you as Bishop because that was
everybody knew me as Bishop. That's what people knew. Like when I was young, I was because I used to rap and stuff like that. Because rap is not like how it is now. Like everybody rap now. When I was coming up, it was like like everybody knew who rapped. Like, oh yo, him right there, out of them motherfuckers right there, he rapped. You know what I mean? It wasn't like all them rapping. He could rap, he could rap. It was like a privilege, like it was like an honor. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that knew you that you rap. So everybody knew me as Bishop. So that's the name that I was going by. But like I said, once again, I was like, yo, this is my last name. Like I don't like I want some dope shit. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I really wanted like a dope name to like identify with. But at that time, Bishop was all I could go by because that's just what everybody knew.
I personally like the name though. It's not as good as Bogustice, but I like it.
I don't like bogey because that's what people call cigarettes. They call like Lucy cigarettes. Like when you go to the store and you just buy one cigarette, that's called a Lucy. But they like, yo, let me get a bogey. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call it. Like, let me get a bogey. So I'm like, nah, like you know what I mean? I don't want to be a fucking cigarette, like part of my, you know what I mean? But it's like I don't want to be a cigarette, like I don't want to be this, that, and third. So that's how I always looked at it. That's why I never liked it. And it just don't got like a real, it don't got no like, because back in the day everybody got these like intimidating names or like just these great names. You know what I'm saying? Like that bogey it just sounded trash to me. I was like, nah, I don't want that. So that's why I was looking for something.